Hey, it's C with C, and we have been on 3 days on board Carnival Conquest. I've already done Conquest before, but today is more important because we are finally here at Celebration Key, which is Carnival's newest private destination here on Grand Bahama. And we're about to get a first look at what does the island look like fully activated with everybody on board and having a good time. So come along.
Let's take this show on the road.
Hi, my name is Carlene. I work a 9 to 5, but travel the world as if I don't. This is my channel, See It With C, where I share how I balance a thriving career while maintaining a travel lifestyle.
Tonight I gotta break free.
It's C with C, and we are back here on Carnival Conquest to check out Celebration Key. I'm looking forward to see what Carnival's new destination has to offer us. Come along.
So today I was able to finally take advantage of my platinum benefits and sit in the Platinum and Diamond Lounge before boarding Carnival Conquest. I will say this is my second time getting on Conquest, and even though you might have a 10:30 boarding time, they are not going to let you on before probably 11, maybe 11:30. However, once the ship was cleared for boarding, it was a pretty seamless process, and I was one of the first to get on board, and it was good to be back on Conquest.
All right, on board pretty smoothly and heading to my muster station, just get it knocked out the way, and then I'm going to drop my items off and probably head to Lido Deck. It feels, I was surprised to be back on Carnival Conquest. I thought I was going to be a little redundant, but it's good to be back here.
Being one of the first on board allows you to take in all the spaces and be one of the first to get the lay of the land before the crowds arrive.
So on boarding day, this pool is still not full yet. And we've been on for like an hour. Everybody's headed down to the pool in the middle.
So that's a Carnival Conquest pro tip. On boarding day, instead of heading down to the Lido pool, go up one level and enjoy that empty pool there, or you can head into the back of the ship. I also was distracted by the fueling operations. Now it's time for lunch and to get into the buffet to see what meal options Carnival had to offer. While wandering throughout the ship, I noticed that they were installing new casino games, and I found that highly interesting. So gamblers, you have your choice of games. Lastly, it was time to head to my cabin, and here's a quick glance of my interior. For a full cabin tour, check out the video on my channel. It'll be linked in the description below. If you need help planning your cruise vacation, you can reach out to me at seewithc@gmail.com. I'm more than happy to have a conversation with you, figure out what your travel needs are, how to maximize on your vacation, find the best ship and cruise line for you, and then of course get you booked. After dropping my items off, I headed back up to the Lido Deck, and it was starting to fill in as people were preparing for Carnival's epic sail away.
Okay, so got on board, all settled in, and basically the whole theme of this cruise is, as you all know, Carnival has released a bunch of changes in relation to its rules. However, there's been a lot of misinformation related to what rules are actually in place versus the rules that you actually got to follow, the rules that were made up, AI may have generated, what so have you. So during this series, this is not my first time being on Carnival Conquest, this is my first sailing since the big changes. I am going to dispel which things are true and untrue related to Carnival's new changes, and of course highlight Celebration Key and what that experience is like in its initial unveiling. And we know as Celebration Key grows, it's going to evolve and become probably a more refined destination, but it's going to be interesting to see what it's like in its initial iteration of this new private destination. The vibes are high on the ship. Folks are getting in place. We are about, I would say, 15 or 30 minutes away from the sail away party. And Carnival Conquest probably owns the title as the best sailaway in regards to participation, crowd participation, and vibes. So stay tuned to see what it's like on this 3-day sailing to Carnival's Celebration Key.
I noticed some family-friendly tweaks to Carnival's sailaway party. First, the cruise director started with some level setting and getting everyone in the flow, reminding everyone it was a family-friendly cruise. There were, line dances. No boots on the ground was played because I can see the clack fans, someone getting clacked in the head because it was so packed on the Lido deck, but the fun was still there. However, they definitely set the atmosphere to avoid any twerking, inappropriate dances that may not be viewed as family friendly. I'm okay with twerking, but I do know that there are children on the Lido deck and sometimes it can get a little explicit. So Carnival seems like it is figuring out a way to steer away from that vibe to start and save all of that for the nightclub, which I heard the nightclub on this ship was packed. They did do a little conga line, which I felt like it was a little too tight for, but again, everybody got involved, fun for all ages. So epic sailaway on Carnival's behalf once again. Finally ended the evening with dinner. I had the braised short rib. I did not take a video of it, but it was a solid meal option. I was up bright and early on day 2 just to take in the empty Lido deck, enjoy a cup of coffee. Soon Carnival began to stream in the welcome and big ribbon cutting for Celebration Key, which Carnival Vista had arrived the day before us. So it was good to get the first peek of what Celebration Key had to offer us.
So Carnival is piping in the opening ceremony for Celebration Key on the Jumbotron here, which I appreciate because, as you know, Conquest was supposed to be the first ship here. So I'm happy they're including us in this moment.
It was also cool to see Carnival's Chief Fun Officer, Shaquille O'Neal, back in the mix to kick everything off. And similar to all the preliminary promotional videos, I hope the firework display looked a little better in person.
So Carnival previewed us the long-awaited opening of Celebration Key. As you all know, Carnival Conquest, this ship was supposed to be the first to Celebration Key, but Carnival put its execs on Vista to get them there first. However, the true cruise loyalists are here on Carnival Conquest, and we will experience Celebration Key tomorrow, July 20th, to give you all the real deal holy feel in regards to all that Celebration Key has to offer. So all right, I think the next time you'll see me will be on Celebration Key.
All right, y'all, so I forgot how hot it is sailing in July out of Miami. However, I had to get out here for the 1:30 line dance class because I needed to see, are the myths true? Are the fans banned? And are they no longer playing boots on the ground? So I got out here to see it for myself, but I also had to have a little fun while doing so. Palance, but still no boots on the ground. And just like that, they finally played it, fans and all. Listen, I know y'all are tired of this song, and I know y'all are tired of these fans, but I just learned the dance a couple weeks ago, so you are getting it for the rest of the summer. And then they wound down the dance floor with the Smooth Tamia vibes, which, you know, this one cleared out the dance floor because it's been 3 years and folks still don't got it. I just learned it about 6 months ago.
Were your boots on the ground?
Carnival immediately returned to the family-friendly vibes with this multi-generational hula hoop competition, which they also did on the March sailing a few months ago. After getting our line dance on, we headed in for some air conditioning, which brought us into trivia. And then I had to try their barbecue spot because it had a short line. This is not Pig and Anchor, but for no line and hungry vibes, I'll take it. Lastly, a few of us known and see folks from the same cell and gather, as well as some of our content creator friends and other friends just made along the way on this cruise. Finally, it was time that we've been waiting for, and that was the arrival of Celebration Key. And I was so excited that I was up early enough to see the cruise safety drills. So y'all, I came around the corner and I saw them practicing CPR drills, and I totally thought that like maybe somebody was on the ground. Like, look at this. I've never seen this before on a ship, but if you're up early enough, you'll definitely be able to experience getting to see the crew do some drills. Good morning. It is finally the time. It is Celebration Key Day. We are pulling in. I can see the island at a distance, or the destination at a distance, but we are pulling in here, and we can't wait to see what this experience has to offer. All right, so here you can see the rest of Grand Bahama, panning, 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 and then over here we are pulling into the port. And this is where Celebration Key is. So again, it's still connected to the larger landscape of Grand Bahama. All right, so I already can tell that they are building another slip for another ship. So it looks like they're building capacity for more than one ship to be in port here in Celebration Key, at more than one at a time. You can also see there is space over there to expand. So my hunch, and probably your hunch too, this is not the final iteration of what Celebration Key. It's plenty of room for it to expand and grow both on the sides and further to the back. So, you know, stay tuned for, and Christine Duffy has already announced that there will be a phase 2.0. So, you know, this is just only year one, day one. All right, it's COC, and we have arrived officially here at Celebration Key, Carnival's newest private destination. And so we're about to get off the ship and see exactly what it's like. First thought is, it kind of looks like we have pulled into a shaded Grand Turk, I believe, where you have the pier here. It's least covered, and the beach with immediate access. Then we'll be able to get deeper into the destination to see exactly what all the components are from each little portal and nook and cranny within this destination. So it's time to head off the ship. Come along. It was about a 5-minute walk from the ship to the iconic Celebration Key Arch. Something to note is that the beaches to the left and the right, immediately by the arch, are going to be very rocky. So please be careful when you are in this area. You probably want to bring some swim shoes or just avoid that portion altogether.
Alrighty, y'all. So I just did my first look at Celebration Key. That raw cut vlog is editing as we speak, or uploading as we speak. I am going to, while I'm uploading, pop on and get me like a little congratulations drink and a Guy's Burger while the line is short. And then I'm gonna head back out, because if you see this vlog, you'll see that basically it's just everything empty. I'm gonna go back out and in this vlog show you what does it look like to see all the spaces activated. What does Celebration Key look like with people? How are people moving and flowing throughout the destination? So, all right, I'm gonna have some lunch and then we're gonna go back out there on, I'm just gonna call it the island. We're gonna get back out there on the island, all right? Meanwhile, on the ship, if you want ship vibes, it is wide open here. The pool is empty and clean, and you have your choice of deck chairs. The bar is wide open. So if the vibe is to stay on the ship, you definitely have a variety of options. Whirlpool's empty. Overall, this destination is pretty well put together for day 2. And overall, no shade to Freeport, Bahamas, but definitely for a cruiser, a much more viable option than stopping in Freeport and having to get over, to try to figure out a beach. You're literally here, it's right off the pier, and you can just walk down, and you can either have pool vibes, beach vibes, or both. So I appreciate that from Celebration Key. And now we're starting to see it's starting to fill up. You can start seeing which sides people are gravitating to, which sides people enjoy, which sides people are not so much, not as crowded. So I'm going to head back down there after I get my guy's burger to really get the vibes down there. But so far, pleasantly surprised. And I think it's a good enhancement to Carnival's fleet and what the company has to offer cruisers. So people seem like they're gravitating to this beach here. There are way more folks over on this side than off to that side. So I would say if you want a calmer beach experience, go right. If you want a beach experience where there are more people out there hanging out, head over to your left. The left is also where you're going to find your adults only vibes. Starting to get an idea of what it looks like over here at the Pearl. And not too many people over at the Pearl Lagoon. You can almost count them. I think I saw a DJ bringing equipment, but it seems like it's gonna be true quiet vibes over there. And then that's that lovely, the restaurant back there. So here's again, Celebration Key before you go you need to bring your towels, your selling sign card, credit cards, a map, as well as your sunscreen. Here's the one you all kept asking for. You get one complimentary meal on the island, and that's from the Island Eats menu. So anything listed is Island Eats. The 3 places that you can redeem that free meal credit, not really a ticket, a meal credit, are the Captain's Food Galley at the Starfish Lagoon, the food trucks, and the snack shacks. If you want to be a little, fancier, Gill's Grill, Mingo's, and Surfer Sauce Barbecue, you get 25% off of one of those meals there. All kids under 11 eat free from the kids menu at any full-service restaurant, so that's just FYI. What is this? A pro tip for your convenience, all stateroom members. Island Eats credits are linked, so only one selling card, signage card is needed. You'll automatically have that scan when you dine together. Now that does have me curious. What happens if my cabin mate, particularly sometimes solo cruisers, sail with someone else, or I'm going a completely different way across the island and I want to get a meal from somewhere else. So I am curious how that works. I'm guessing if you only scan one, you get one. Is it 1-1 correspondence? Because I would fear if you're, doing it's tied to your card. I hope it's 1-to-1 correspondence, but I'm guessing we'll find out how that works. I'm solo, so I'm only worried about my 1 meal credit. And I already ate a guy's burger, so I can get back in the island and get more recording for you all. So my belly is full. I don't even need to eat again, but I just want to get back in and give you all the full experience. So I hope that clears up some of the misunderstanding related to the included meal. You'll use your sign and sale card and they'll be credited to you. So just like sometimes if you have a red card or above, you get that bottle of water, and when you scan it, it's already included and they don't charge you for it. That's the same thing that's happening with your meals on Celebration Key. And then if you want to do one of the upgraded options, you get 25% off of that. And if you are a person who's like, you know what, I want the hamburger and the taco, then there are ability to pay a la carte for whatever extra item that you want as written. I want to also share with you all more information related to floaties and the option that you can get at home for maybe $10 to $20 and have for yourself. So here is my floaty from Amazon. I'm not taking it today because I forgot to bring my book bag, but you have this floating hammock here. You just blow up this side, use your air to blow up this side, takes maybe quick 5 minutes, and you have somewhere to sit. Float out in the lagoon pools, enjoy yourself, your own floaty, and you can use a cruise after cruise after cruise. Okay, round 2, we're now gonna see what all the spaces look like now that people have, gotten into the different areas of the lagoon, and hopefully get to see it, y'all, because look, There's rain moving in. Look at this.
I got back to Celebration Key just in time for the Junkanoo Rush Out Parade. This parade happens every day. We were told at 1 p.m. and 3 or 3:30 p.m. You just need to meet at the sandcastle and you will see the parade, and then as they pass through, you all are allowed to join behind the parade. Once they circle the roundabout, sometimes they'll do more engagement and allow you to walk alongside of the performers. Now, please do not invite yourself into the parade unless the performers invite you in. It's for their safety as well as to preserve these wonderful costumes and your safety. So do not participate in the parade unless you are invited. Watch your drink package sales. Don't have no liquid courage because you do not want to be embarrassed. It's not polite etiquette to break these lines. You can see the second line starting to form behind the band, and that is your moment to shine back there.
We just made it to this area. We were told about the parade, so we checked in to try it. Pearl Cove is it's kind of a quiet adult area. So if you're looking for a turn up, that is not the place. Okay. It's quiet and relaxing and serene. So now we're gonna check out the rest of it, and then I'll let you know for sure.
Okay, going along with you.
Yeah.
Before heading over to the adults only or the adult oriented sections of Celebration Key, I popped over to Starfish Lagoon just to see what things are looking like. Again, there is a splash pad over here. This is where you will find the slides, and these are where you'll find the aquabanas, as well as the family villas and day beds.
Okay, guys, so I love the organization. Look at this. So you order here and you pick up from the shack. I love that so much because there's no crazy lines or anything that people got to get upset about. You just get your order, get your number, and you wait. All right, now we are going to what I am excited about, Mingo's. However, lightning is moving the area, so they might shut it down for a little bit. But we'll see.
Mingo's is a restaurant in the adult-friendly section of Calypso Lagoon. This is also where you will be able to experience more of the elevated, meaning more, up-tempo vibes of the island as the DJ is here. Now, I did not know about earthquakes and flooding, but good to know about this sign. But this is where the DJ booth is. I really love that this area has adequate shading, seating, and it was just a fun time. As I'm emerging into full auntie status, I recruited these two young men from the DMV area to tell us about the differences that they noticed.
My name's Justin. You can find me on Instagram at @YoJustin_.
Okay, yo, Justin _
Top Dollar Tay on TikTok,
All right,
TikTok and YouTube. Matter of fact, all platforms. Club is lit. It might start a certain way. If you see a theme night that you don't like, don't get misconstrued. Trust me. If they see enough people not dancing on the floor, this and the third, Carnival said, alright, let's adjust it. Next thing you know, that full start, it started hitting. They was out there, it was packed, it was good. I had fun.
One thing I can say from when we first walked on the cruise, they heard the rumors, they know what's going on. So from Friday night, they said, okay, cool. Saturday night turned up a little bit more than Friday, and they know tonight the last night, so they're gonna go a little bit harder tonight for sure.
They hit it on the nose.
who is the Conquest for?
To me, the Conquest is for everybody that wants to pack fun and like a 3 or 4 day cruise. Like the Conquest, don't come on the Conquest unless you're trying to be lit. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna be judging. But if you're not judging, you're gonna be like, oh, these mother freakers having fun.
Everything he said. So if you're a drinker, get that drink package because it's worth it.
Heavy on it. Please get the drink package. Listen, we from DC. Our drinks are $20, $30 for a goddamn shot for a drink. We should be able to pay $20, $30 for a drink when only the drink package is $80. Think about we bought 2 shots in Miami on Friday
For like $50.
For all that, for $80, you should be able to drink all day. Please get the drink package. Don't shy away.
We'll catch y'all later.
Thanks, Tay and Justin, for the interview. All right, I put the camera down now, and I decided to join these ladies playing limbo in the pool. I thought they were trying to unalive me, but it was a good time. This backside of the vlog was sponsored by your favorite couple and the traveling types. Thanks for allowing me to experience Pearl Cove.
Oh, the beach. Let's go. We're going to the beach.
What time is it?
Hey, I had an excursion sponsored by your favorite couple. So I just want to say thank you, and we're going to say why. But thank you.
Yeah.
Shelton and Key. And if y'all haven't followed your favorite couple,
Yeah.
my favorite couple, our favorite couple, but known as your favorite couple,
Yeah.
do so right now.
Right now.
Right now. Like right now. Hit that button.
Yeah.
Hit the button.
Thoroughly exhausted from all the activities for the day, we hitched a ride back on the tram, and we got non-stop curbside service as we made our way back to Carnival Conquest. So shout out to the tram driver.
Okay, it's C with C, and I'm closing out 3 days on Carnival Conquest. You got to see all the vibes the Celebration Key has to offer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.